We are EasyAR. EasyAR is a platform that developed in China. It's released in 2015, 3 years ago. Now it has over 40,000 developers, and there are almost 1,000 enterprise users now. And apps using EasyAR is now over 50,000. So what have we learned from our users? First of all, we found that many of our users use many scenarios in their applications and in their companies. They have different scenarios. And they also found that there's very complicated technical stack. So there is an AR SDK, and with EasyAR SDK, AR SDK, you have to have another 3D engine, and you may use cloud, and you also have to create your content. And creating content is also really very high threshold there, and most of the time there is high cost. So what is our solution? We provide set plus AR platform that 3 components here. First is SDK. Most of the time you will see the EasyAR SDK is AI engine, but we have also have a 3D engine. And we have a cloud service for cloud recognition, for content management, and there is a content store. Most of them you may not have already seen because we have not put that on our website yet. And we have an AR Studio for content creation. I will talk about it later. So what is the SDK? The SDK, first we developed the SDK for the AR part. Now we have a 2.0 version. It's a 2.2 version now. You can download it from easyar.com. And the next version, it will be moved to be renamed to EasyAR Sense SDK. It's for image tracking, for object tracking, and also screen recordings. And there are a lot of features here listed. So I will go through some of the features. First, the 1.3 version released with multiple target tracking. This is 2 years ago we released this version. Last year, here in AWE, we released another feature called object tracking. It's for objects with textures. Okay. And what's next? These 2 things, you can get them from the website, and you can try that for free. So what's next? What's next today? We have object tracking for textureless object. And it's EasyAR SDK 3, which is not released yet, but we have some demos for that. It's for a car model tracking. And so we have in EasyAR 2 we have a SLAM tracking feature. So now in this new version we have upgraded algorithms. So the SLAM tracking has improved. This is a new demo for the SLAM tracking. The stability has been improved, and this new tracking algorithm can make your content stick to the ground. It's captured in a lot of the environment. And if you have tried EasyAR 2 before, you'll find that this has a great improvement, and we haven't released this kind of feature before. SLAM is a huge system. For some part is a tracking, and there are other parts for you may also want to do the occlusion, and we have a reconstruction demo. The reconstruction is done offline, and we reload the scene in real time so that we can track the scene and we can do occlusion. By the way, we have this demo in our booth, so we are at 610. Yeah, 610. So if you are interested, you can try that. And with the content loaded, we can do multiple player tracking. So there are two users. They can make this interaction in real time. So these are for the AR tracking, for the algorithms, for the AR system. So I will talk about a little more about the programming model. We have a unified API for C, C++, Java, Swift, Kotlin. And these languages, the APIs are seamlessly the same. And in EasyAR SDK 3, we have a new language support for C#. And with this support, we have rewritten our SDK Unity plugin, and that plugin will be open sourced when we release this new SDK version. And one more feature for this SDK is we call it external streamer. It's from the SDK 2 release, we have some developers talking about that they seem to find some stream feeders in the API, and yes, there is a frame feeder. So you can use your own camera controls and you can send us streams. We can do the AR part. That is in this new SDK 3 version. And yes, another part of the SDK we haven't released before is the 3D engine. This is, we call it EasyAR Player. Most of the users do not use Unity because it's too heavy, and most of our developers have their own applications. They cannot integrate Unity because it's too difficult. And so we made a lightweight 3D engine. It's a full-featured gaming engine. It's using JavaScript for the runtime script. So this is a snapshot for our EasyAR Studio. It is not finished, so the design and the screen may change. But we have used this studio since last year for many enterprise users, and we have made many applications. I will show you some demos later in later slides. So I will pass this. Another part of the EasyAR platform, we have the cloud service. This is a stack of the service. Most of the time, users will use the standard API for the cloud service. But behind the service, there is a core AR system service, and there are our PaaS service and our IaaS service here. So our EasyAR Cloud recognition will use a pay-as-you-go model. So, and the starting fee is very low. If you want to try, it will be the price is listed on our website. And the security is certificated in China. So this is a demo we made for a bank in China. It's credit card. The below part is a credit card, and we recognize and track the image of the credit card, and we show the models and model emissions. And you can see there is some particle effects. These are not made with Unity or any other commercial 3D engines. This is made with our studios and played real time with our EasyAR player. And another case is Out Home. We have supported its online car exhibition for 2 years, and there are many cars on their platforms. Here is a video for them. Okay, this one. This car is made by EasyAR Studio, and EasyAR Studio, in EasyAR Studio we can make the animations here, and we can make UIs, simple UIs for the 3D content. It's for two-car comparing online. So it can improve the sales for the car makers. And Out Home also work with the car makers for the car sales. And also, this is the demo playing on EasyAR platform without Unity. They are using our own 3D engine here. Okay. This is the last slide, so thank you. Any questions? Do I have time for the questions? Yeah.
Does it work on, what hardware does it work
Oh,
on?
okay. EasyAR work on most of the Android phones and iOS phones, and it can work on the PCs, most of the platforms you see today. Yes. Okay.
That's it. It's both Android and iOS.
Yes, both Android and iOS. Okay. Okay. Thank you.